Hi, this is Landria Mariti, your college algebra instructor. You should see my picture, my video up in the right-hand corner. I want to talk to you about how this class is going to run this semester. So let's just kind of get right to it. Let me see. So you see that this course is hybrid or in the hybrid format, and every course that you're taking at BCTC this semester is either online or hybrid. Let me tell you what hybrid means. Hybrid means that some of the activities will occur online and some of the learning activities will occur face-to-face. In other words, some topics you're going to have to learn individually online and some topics we will go over together face-to-face. And why are we doing these courses in this hybrid format? Because we're trying to limit the amount of time that we have groups of people together at BCTC on campus because of the COVID-19 virus. That's why these classes are hybrid, to limit our amount of time being face-to-face. So let's talk about what those individual online activities will include. They will include for you, you'll be watching videos that I have posted online. You'll be taking notes. You're going to do homework practice problems. You're going to take quizzes online. And then you can meet with me individually online for help with any of these things that you're not understanding. That's the individual online learning activity part of this class. Now, the together face-to-face learning activity part of this class is that we're going to meet once a week on the Cooper campus together, or we're going to meet together online in Blackboard Collaborate. Whichever way, we're going to meet together once a week, all at the same time, either on campus or on Blackboard. During our time on campus, we will observe social distancing and masks will be required. Attendance is mandatory for these class meetings, whether they're on campus or online. And anybody who misses more than 4 of these classes will not be eligible to pass this class. So what about these individual online activities? They start today. You need to check for your week 1 assignments in the weekly assignment tab in Blackboard, and you will see that there is something due this week by Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And I'll talk about that a little bit more in just a few minutes. Now, about the first class meeting, it is actually going to be online this Thursday, August 20th, at our regularly scheduled time from 12:30 to 2:45. And you can find a link for joining this first class meeting in Blackboard, and I'll show you that and explain that more in a few minutes. And attendance is required. So basically, in general, you're going to go to Blackboard to find everything: announcements, the weekly assignments, instructor information, access to MyLabs Plus, link to Math Help, link to online class meetings, and more. Everything is going to be in Blackboard. So for those of you who may not know how to get to Blackboard, for students, one way to get there's many ways from the website. You start at the BCTC website, you go to current students, you scroll down to My Path, then you click on Blackboard. It'll be one of those rectangles that you can click on, and then you find MAT 150 College Algebra. You find this class, and you'll get to Blackboard. What I like to do now is to go to Blackboard and explain some of these things that I've just talked about in more detail. So let me go to the Blackboard page. So this is the Blackboard page for this class. There's a welcome announcement that's already there that you will have received via email. But let me tell you about some things that you should go to and click on. First of all, our first class meeting, you see this link right here, first class meeting, 8:20 on Thursday. If you click here and click on this link, it's going to take you into the online course room that we will use for our first class meeting. And this room is already open, so you can click in there and look around. Let me see if I can click in and show you what it'll be like. Those of you who had classes last spring, math classes, you might have already be familiar with this format. So you're going to type your name as a guest. You're going to join the session. Open up this little purple tab over here so that you can see the chat, because I'll ask you to type some things in the chat. And this is basically what the room looks like. When we're all there, you'll be able to see all of our names on the list. I'll probably share some things on the Blackboard here, on the whiteboard up here. You'll be able to write, I'll be able to write, and show you different things. So that's what the online classroom format will look like. But let's go back to Blackboard. So we found the first class meeting here. And then the other important thing you want to look at is weekly assignments. All right, I've been working for days and days to try to organize this so that it'll be clear to you. So what you need to do for every week will be under weekly assignments. So let me click for this first week, which starts today. And you will see here all the information you need for the first week. Here are the two things that we'll be working on and learning, the math stuff. And then here's the schedule laid out for you. And if you stay with this schedule, you can be successful in this class. This says Monday, today, you should be working on MAT 100 Homework 2, Solving Linear Equations. And these directions here tell you how to get there. And I'm going to show you or how to find this MAT 100 Homework number 2. I'm going to show you that in a moment, but let's continue with the schedule. So Monday, today, you should begin working on that homework. Tuesday, which is tomorrow, you can log on to Blackboard Collaborate for help with this week's assignments. And you can find that by clicking on the Math Help link. And I'll show you that. That means I'm going to be there live online Tuesday, tomorrow, 12:30 to 2:45, to help you with any of this assignment that you're confused about. Then by Wednesday, you need to complete this assignment. If it's not completed by Wednesday, there'll be a deduction for your total grade. So this is the same assignment that you began on Wednesday. On Thursday, we have our class meeting. I've showed you how to get there. During that class meeting, I'm going to answer your questions about solving linear equations. You're going to take a quiz on solving linear equations. That's what this homework is all about. And then I'm going to teach our next topic, which is factoring trinomials. Then by Friday, you need to complete another quiz online. And by Sunday, you will need to complete these homework exercises here. Let me show you how to get to these homework exercises, then I'll come back to these directions. This says MLP, that's what you can find in Blackboard, to Unit 0, to do math homework. So what does that mean? Let's go back to our Blackboard page. All of our homework and online assignments you're going to find in MyLabs Plus. This is the link to the MLP. So if I'm looking for that first assignment, I click on MLP. It'll come up in a few minutes. It's coming. There'll be a lot of information on your page, maybe different from the information you see here, but I'm looking for that homework, so I went to MLP. The directions say then I go to Unit 0, then I come down here to do Homework 2. In a few minutes it'll come up, and there it is, Homework 2, Solve Linear Equations. You click on it. It'll have here a video that you can watch first. You do not have to watch all this video to do the homework assignments, but you do have to at least click on the video so that they know that you've opened it up. It might help you, it might not help, but it's there for you. Click on it, then you'll get a little green check here, and then these questions will open up so that you can do these questions. And if you've never worked in MyMathLab before, you can do questions over and over again, get a new one until you get them right. Notice there are 30 questions here to complete. You can click here for some helps on this question. They'll give you an example, they'll give you a video, they'll take you to the textbook. You could send me a question. All these things are here as extra help for getting the homework done. So now let's go back to our Blackboard page because everything is in Blackboard. So back onto the weekly assignments, just to show you some other things. So we were looking at the week 1 assignments. We see our whole schedule here. Now what you need to be aware of is the other information that's here to help you get through these individual online learning assignments. So what I have here are links to a whole bunch of videos that can help you with solving linear equations with one variables. That's what the first homework assignment is about. That's what our first quiz will be about. And each of these is a link to a video. So if I click on this, it should open up a video that will explain some things to you and teach you some things. We won't look at it now. All right. Let me go back to that weekly assignments. And there's also videos here for the second topic for this week, factoring polynomials. I will teach in class how to factor polynomials, but these videos here will help you review and learn more so that you can get your factoring homework done by Sunday midnight. Now, any assignments that are late will have a percentage deduction from the grade. So every week you'll have a page like this that'll tell you everything about what you're supposed to do for the class. Let me go back to this Blackboard page and show you a few other things. Here's the Math Help button. This is where you can find me during our office hours on Tuesday. You click on Math Help, and it takes you right into that room that you saw earlier. You join the session, and I will be here to answer any of your questions. It's just taken a while to get me in there, but that's how you go in. Okay, let's go back to, all right. So I hope that clears up some things about class this semester. Certainly you can feel free to email me if you have any questions about anything. I'll go back into the Blackboard page one more time just to see if there's anything else that I wanted to mention here. This is how I go to Blackboard. Give me a few minutes, it'll go. Current courses, fall 2020. There's my classes. Let's go down and find our class once again. 150. Okay, good. So I think you've been here already and seen instructor information. There'll be some course information here, but the main thing is that you click here for the first class meeting, that you check about our weekly assignments, that you know where the Math Help room is, just in case you need help during office hours on Tuesday. All my contact information is here under instructor information, so that you can contact me if you have any questions. The best way to reach me is definitely by email, but you could leave a voice message. It might take me a little while to get to it. Okay, looking forward to getting started this week. Hope to see all of you on Thursday. Bye-bye.